Hi everyone, welcome back to Career Prep Guide. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sihle. Please hit that subscribe button so that you can be part of the family. On today's video, I'll be showing you guys two different CV templates. So the first one will be a CV template with no experience, and the second one will be a CV template with experience. And also the other one will be showing a picture, and the other one will not be showing a picture. So yeah, let us get into it. Okay, so the first CV that I'm going to show you guys is a CV of a student with no experience. As you can see here, the format of it. I'm just going to zoom it in quickly so that you have a clear picture of how it looks like. Okay, so the first thing that you see at the top is the name and the surname, and you can see that it's in bold and it's clear. And if you have a title, you can also add the title. The title of the student is a marketing student, or if you're a graduate, you can just say marketing graduate. After that, it is the contact details section. You have the cell phone number, you have the email address, and also the physical address. You can also add here an alternative number. I did mention this on my previous video. Then we can go down. I'm going to start with this side. So the first thing also that's at the top is the profile summary. The profile summary is very, very important, guys. Please make sure that you include it on your CV. As you can see here, it is just a few sentences. It is not a lot of sentences. So I can just read here. A dedicated and quick learning 24-year-old student with a strong academic background and a passion for growth, eager to apply theoretical knowledge in a practical setting, and then so on and so on. Also, just another tip, it's very important to tailor your profile summary according to the job that you're currently applying for. I think I will do a separate video explaining how to do this. And then after your profile summary, we go to education. So with education as well, you start with your recent education. I mentioned this on my previous video. Start with your education, start with your qualification, and also the name of the university and the duration as well. Since you don't have experience, this section is very important. Therefore, you can also mention the modules that you did, and also if you did any key projects, any projects that you did at school, you can also highlight them as well here. You can just add 3 or 4 bullet points, just explaining everything and all the projects that you did at school. And then scrolling down, it is your high school. I mentioned that you need to start with your recent and then to your oldest education. After that, if you have any certifications or if you've done any online courses, this is your opportunity to add them here. You can just add them here. Any short courses, just add them here. Okay, let's go to the top. We're going to go to achievements now. This section is also important. This is your chance to let us know about your achievements at school. Could be high school or tertiary education. Just mention them here. They don't have to be a lot, just 3 or 4 of them. They are fine. And then after, we're going to move on to the skills section. Guys, this part is very, very important, especially if you don't have any work experience. You can just put your skills also in bullet points so that they look neat. And also just a tip, please don't lie when it comes to skills, because when it comes to an interview, your potential employer will ask you a question like, Please let us know of a situation whereby you showed problem solving skills, or if you've added leadership skills. There's going to be a question whereby we say, please let us know of a situation whereby you demonstrated leadership skills. So you should be able to answer that. So please don't lie when it comes to skills. Please be honest, and also bear in mind the soft and the hard skills that I mentioned on my previous video. And then you can also add your interest as well. It would be nice for your potential employer to know more about you, so you can add your interest here in this section. And then the last thing are your references. Please make sure also that your references are aware that you're adding them and that you are in good terms with them as well. And also double check their contact details, that they're correct. Please double check them. So yeah, this is a CV template of a student with no experience. Just simple and straight to the point. The second CV that we're going to look at is a CV of someone that has experience, and also the CV has a picture showing at the top. Zoom it in quickly. Okay, so the first thing that you see is the picture. Please make sure that you use a professional picture. Mine is not that professional. And also make sure that the background is clear. Another thing that's at the top is the name and the surname as per usual, and the title as well, marketing manager. You can tell by the title that this person has experience. And then when we go down, we have contact information as always, and also the profile summary at the top. I've been mentioning this, but it's very, very important to tailor your CV according to the job that you're currently applying for, because tailoring your CV to each unique position is the key to standing out, and also it ensures your experience speaks directly to the job and shows your potential employer that you got what it takes to get the job. So it's very, very important to tailor your CV. That's why sometimes you always say, please update your CV. Please update your CV. Don't use the same CV when you're applying. Always look at the job that you're applying for, the requirements as well, and then be able to tailor your CV when you are applying. Okay, then after your profile summary, we have the education. We always look at the education as always. With the education as well, you need to start with your most recent education, then to your oldest education, and also make sure that the dates correspond. Always should correspond. And after education, we move on to the most important thing that we want to look at, which is your work experience. Your work experience is very important, guys, especially if you're applying for more senior positions. Okay, so here as well, you start with your recent work experience to your oldest work experience. You start by stating the name of the company and also the title. Also the name of the company and the title, name of the company and the title. With the bullet points, you don't have to write a lot of bullet points. You don't have to write a lot of information, guys. You just need to write what's important. You don't have to write everything that you did in that company. Just look at the job that you're currently applying for and then just tailor what you put here. So 3 or 4 bullet points are fine, because most of the information will ask you during your interview. So just keep this section very short and don't overload it with information. So same as here, just 3 bullet points. Same here, 3 bullet points. As well, the dates, the year should be correct. Dates here, correct. And also they should correspond. Make sure your dates are correct, guys. After your work experience, we're going to move on to the skills. Please consider your soft and hard skills when you are adding your skills, especially if you're someone who studied computer sciences or IT. Please make sure that you write your programming languages such as your Java, C#, and so on in this section. And also you can also add your recent projects as well. If you did any recent projects, you can add those as well here under work experience. After the skills, we move on to the last part, which is your references. Also make sure, guys, if you're adding someone from your previous workplace, make sure that you are in good terms with them and you guys are in constant communication. So you add your references here. You can also add the company and the name, the company, phone number and email address. Same here, name, company, cell number, email address. You can add 2 or 3 references. Those should be fine. And also if you have a lot of work experience, obviously your CV can go up to 2 pages, which is also fine. We've come to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching till this point. I hope this video was able to show you guys how a CV with or without experience should look like. If you want me to cover other topics, please let me know in the comment sections, then I will do so. Thank you again. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Thank you. I will see you on my next video.